That was my impression.
They've never found the
So me and Chase have this on lockdown. So we're just gonna.
So guys, for helping us plot a fantastic murder, we're actually going to give the people who have the best ideas some little prizes. Yeah, I heard that.
A few people out of you are going to be chosen to receive these little gifts, and in order to do so, you have to help us figure out what the best ways to kill somebody are, and then you graduate.
Now I might add that this panel is heavily based on the series called Danganronpa, if you don't know.
What?
The series is where a group of students are lost on an island. They're lost on an island. They do get lost.
Well, I mean, it's a big island.
It is a big island. Oh, sorry. Can you guys hear me in the back all right? Yeah, you can? All right, good. Because you need to hear my trashness.
Okay. Go back to the trash can you crawled out of.
We actually planned on having a trash can, but it was out of our budget that I was just going to pop out of.
Did somebody say hope?
Did somebody say hope and the lid would pop off, but you know, the door would too. The room is my trash can.
The world is your trash can.
Because, you know, I'll never amount to the hopes and despairs of
Okay, get on with the show already.
Yeah, okay. See, I'm just useless.
True.
I still love you.
Thank you. Even though I'm a piece of worthless.
I still want that nice ass.
I have like stuff in my pockets, so like they're flying all over the place. I have like candy and stuff.
Ooh, extra prizes.
Free candy in a van sounds like a party.
Oh yeah, we can just extra prizes.
Not my lemon, my
not the banana.
not my banana.
Not the banana one.
Because I like my bananas. I like my bananas a lot.
So what you trying to say?
I might mention that this panel is PG-13.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, one day we shall do an 18-up panel, and it will be amazing.
It will.
I heard the gasps.
I return my statement and say I want that nice butts.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so continuing onward.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my line?
Yep.
Is it always my line?
It's always your line.
It's always my line. I always feel
shut
like
up,
my line.
Marito.
So we do not have a script.
No, what script? I don't see.
Oh yeah. So there's multiple places on the island, and we'll be giving you 3 different places that you guys have to figure out from one item from each place. One that could be a potential murder place, 2 a place to get a weapon, and 3 a place that could have evidence against you.
We'll be here to guide you into creating the perfect murder, and so that you can graduate from this hellhole.
Now let's begin. The first place is a beach house storage closet.
And the second is a hotel kitchen.
And the third is a music venue. Yeah, it's you.
Anything you see in these rooms, we're going to have pictures, but we don't. Or that could potentially be in the room, whether it's pictured like in the game, if you're familiar with it or not, but could potentially be there, can be used to plot your murder. Plan carefully.
So, does anyone have an idea first? Yes.
Music room, murder weapon.
Music room has a murder weapon. What kind of murder weapon would be in the music room? This is like Clue.
I was about to say.
Well, or like I said earlier, it's like Mad Libs for murder.
It's Mad Lib's Clue.
Yeah.
Giant bass guitar.
A giant bass guitar.
And just smash it all over.
Use the guitar strings and slit their throat.
That makes more sense. I mean, you could hurt somebody pretty badly if you hit them in the head, but it's not likely to kill them. Whereas if you use the string correctly.
But what if you hit them first to knock them out and then use it?
Now I just feel like Ibuki's the murderer. Yeah, we're looking at you. If you guys don't know, there's an Ibuki in the front row that we're just glaring at right now.
For those of you that aren't familiar with the series, she's the ultimate musician, so like she plays instruments and stuff, and would potentially be a very good murderer for this.
Yes.
Take the sound insulation from the concert hall, take it to a smaller room, and kill somebody in that instead.
The silence.
I had to think about about that for a second. That's actually
Yeah.
like,
That's clever. I like that.
I worry about you.
You, out of all people to worry, you're worried.
Yes.
Oh god, this is gonna be a long day.
Yes.
Can you kill someone in one room and then move them to another?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, do you have an idea that is boiling around in your brain? Because it'd probably be better than any idea that I come up with.
Anything is better than anything you have to say, Nagito.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, music cases.
I would say dog. Also, I would want to mention that, guys, this is out of character, that this is preferably a spoil-free zone.
Yeah.
So I have like stopped myself from making so many spoiler jokes. So yes, yeah, trash.
Thank you. I was thinking lure somebody into the kitchen from the dance floor, kill them with like almost anything in the kitchen, and then bring them into the closet to hide the body.
Lure them to the. Hold on, my brain.
Lure them to the music room. Well,
No,
not
lure
to-
them to the kitchen from the music room.
Oh, okay. Kill
And
them
then
with like a
in the
knife or
kitchen,
something.
and then hide the body inside of the closet.
Okay, you need a place that has evidence that could have evidence against you.
Well, if they started out in the music room, there could be evidence there, depending on what exactly
Witnesses.
what was going down.
Witnesses.
Witnesses.
If he's
Cameras.
performing, there's probably a large crowd, so.
How would you deal with the witnesses?
Well, you murder everybody.
Actually,
Nobody will notice if there's nobody to notice.
There's
no way.
All at one time.
You can make it look like a cult suicide if you murder everybody.
But as part of the rules of the
Unfortunately-
island, though.
Unfortunately, Monokuma has made a rule in that you can't kill more than 2 people.
Boo, boo, boo. That's right.
So yes.
What if you make it look like an accident where the stage light drops?
Okay. If we did that, so the murder venue would be the music venue. So what would you? How would you incorporate the 2 other places? Because you have to have all 3.
You
All
get a
3.
knife from the kitchen in order to cut what's it called, the stage light.
Yeah.
And
How would you put the beach house closet, storage closet?
That's you would have evidence against you if you hit it there. So you'd
Yeah.
have all 3. You'd hit all 3 points.
Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. So knife from the kitchen, cut the stage lights. What was the other one?
And then hide the evidence in the closet.
See, how would you get the body from the music venue?
No, if it's an accident, just hide the tools to make it look like an accident.
Yeah, so like just hide the knife or the scissors in the closet. You could just leave the person there, but the evidence that would technically be not exactly the murder weapon, but what caused the scene would then go in the closet.
technically the evidence could also still be in the music room as well, seeing how they have to, like, they're gonna look at where, like, you know, how the accident occurred. They see that.
True. If they see that it's a clean cut, they'll know that it didn't fall.
See, here's the thing. I feel like we're making a room full of cold-blooded murderers.
Isn't that the point of this?
Well, as long as you guys are creating hope in this world, I don't mind making hope about you.
Someone stop him!
So when you say graduate,
Shaking hands.
Can we cut the body up in the kitchen and
eat
save
it.
it as food?
Then you would eat the evidence.
I'm really worried about you.
I don't think Tony would
evidence, I like
appreciate
it.
that very much.
Yeah, Toto would be kind of pissed. Yes. You, pink hair.
You would get I would get a knife or something from the kitchen as a murder weapon. Then I would hide in the beach house shed and lure someone there during the night or something where no one's around. When they come in, I would kill them, and then I would take their body to the music venue and then set it up for the murder. It looked like the murder took place
Murder
in
in
the
a
music
mosh
room.
pit.
And murder someone else.
Smart. How would you make it look like it happened somewhere else?
It would basically take the blood and basically kind of like take the scene in the middle of the music venue.
Sorry,
Makes sense to you, of course.
Yeah.
What would you use in order to like move the blood from one place to another without staining it?
Probably a tarp.
Tarp from where?
The
Curtain.
storage shed. Closet. Storage closet.
Okay, so do you want to review that? Because I'm sorry, I wasn't
Okay,
paying
so
attention very much.
basic idea is your murder weapon comes from the kitchen. You grabbed a knife in there. We lured the person into the beach house storage closet, killed them there, and then moved the body and all the evidence with the tarp from there into the music venue to make it look like they were murdered there, but they were actually murdered in the closet.
Are we sure the music venue doesn't have cameras though?
Music everywhere has cameras.
Everywhere has cameras, you're always being watched.
But the
Monokuma
student-
always knows what you're doing, but the students don't.
The students can't see the view of the cameras, but Monokuma can always see them.
That's right. Except the showers.
Except the showers, for reasons that he does not decide to discuss. And there was that awkward silence. Yes, in the far back. No, I was just. I thought you had an idea.
Oh, yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Alright, take chemicals from the closet, cook something in the kitchen, feed it to him, kill him, and then take his body, put it in an instrument case, and then ship that shit out.
There's nothing that can leave the island. You're just like completely stranded on the island.
We are supposed to find the body and do a trial scene, so it's not necessarily that you don't want the body found, you just don't want to know that like for example, if it was me, I want to make it look like Nagito killed them, not that I did. It's not necessarily that we don't want to know that somebody got murdered, we just want to make it look like somebody else did it.
So we're gonna assume that they will find a body no matter what.
Yes, exactly. In order to graduate, like the trial scene that happens is everybody votes for who they think the murderer is. And if they vote correctly, then the murderer gets killed. But if they vote incorrectly, everybody else dies and the murderer goes free and graduates.
That's a lot to remember. It seems complicated. Kind of is.
No, it's not.
Simple enough.
It seems simple enough, and then it's complicated at the same time because there's a lot of information. Then there's this, and there's this, and this, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a complicated game when you get into it, but it's the basic idea is pretty simple.
So over there with the Joker smile, is that a Joker smile? Yeah, okay, it
It's
is.
really retarded because I was really lazy this morning. Of course. Okay, so what you do is that you stalk the people in like the music venue and like find your victim first, and then you get like a weapon from like the kitchen and stuff. Like I prefer a meat cleaver.
Hmm?
Meat cleavers.
Meat cleaver.
And then you take them and then like, you have the weapon inside of like the beach whatever room and then
Storage closet.
yeah, and then you kill them in there and hide the body in there.
But the body's gonna be discovered anyway. So
You also hide the favorite thingy.
You also hide your evidence.
Yeah.
evidence.
There's more arguments.
I mean, like I like it. I do. It's very despair-inducing. Do not at me. The jokes I can make.
If you start talking about despair, you're gonna start talking about hope, and then everybody's gonna get annoyed. We know where this tangent goes.
I don't.
I hope you don't start doing that.
Oh gosh.
Oh, one day.
Do not.
one day.
Don't encourage him. Sonia agrees with me. Don't encourage him.
Could you do it?
You guys lost me again. I'm spacing out like crazy.
We're talking about how you need to not start talking about hope again.
Oh, you mean hope.
No, you don't. No one likes that.
Hey,
Except for me a little
everyone
bit.
loves me. I am like the favorite character, even though I'm complete trash.
And you play as me. I feel alone, guys. I feel alone. Sure.
Yeah, I just did that for you guys.
Sure.
Just so that, see, like, I need my caffeine. Because, you know, hyper Hajime is always better Hajime. I mean,
You got yourself confused. He's fine. It's fine. He's fine. Okay. So, what are we going with? What do we like?
I don't
so
know.
far?
My favorite so far, I can't remember it very well.
It's so great. I don't know what it is.
But I remember thinking at the time, okay, I really like that one. I gotta keep that in mind, but I honestly don't remember it. It
We
was
should've
the
gotten
guy
more.
that had the U person.
Oh, God.
No, like it was both. It was
That accidental
Okay.
More about this. So this one, and that one, I've liked your guys' combination of
Instruments.
yes.
So like the instrument strings is mostly what I remember from that.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I mean, if anyone actually had strings.
As long as it has anything to do with spears.
No, don't get him started. Don't get him started on spears. This is
That was really piercing.
Or plushies.
Spoiler free zone?
They don't
What about
know
fire?
anything.
Does anything have to do with fire too?
Ooh.
I don't know about fire. It kind of attracts me. It's full of hope and everything.
Fire and explosions, maybe?
Fire and explosions.
Bombs?
Anyway. In the far back. Yes.
Here's what you do. You plan to hold a banquet inside of the music venue. Then you go to the storage closet, and then you pick up a bottle of rat poison or some similar poison. Then you go to the kitchen, and while someone is preparing the food, you mix it in with a cupcake.
Okay, I actually really like that. That's very smooth. What is something that they could use against you to be like, this evidence is to your person, and Hajime will be like, you're wrong!
No, that's wrong!
Somebody saw you in the kitchen.
Someone saw it. And how would you cover it up? How would you say,
Ultimate.
Teru would never allow anyone into a system.
To be fair, there's a chef on this island with us
The
too.
ultimate chef, and he's a stingy little.
He doesn't like anybody in this kitchen.
He's one sicko.
Not my favorite character. No offense.
He's nobody's favorite character.
Although he is a good voice actor.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so who is the person that said that idea? You, okay. Got my eye on you.
That's
my
not a
one
good
eye.
thing.
One eye.
That's not a good thing. You don't
Yes.
want Nagito to watch you.
So a couple of questions before I explain my scenario. First one, is the student we're trying to kill male or female, or
It's Junko Enoshima.
Junko.
Female.
That is always the one that I use.
Sorry, Junko.
Sorry, Junko. That's the one that I always use to kill.
And then the one we're trying to frame, is that a male or female? Or
It can be whoever you want.
Okay, because according to the survey I once read, males tend to be more direct with the way they kill people, aka like choking, looking at their victim, choking them, beating them, while women tend to be more indirect, like poisoning and stuff.
That's actually very true.
So that's
We've
why
seen that a
that's-
lot today, actually.
So if it's Junko and the person I'm trying to frame is a male, and it's the chef, what I would do is lure Junko, take an item of the chef, like his personal favorite knife, like he's a chef, a true chef has like their distinguished knife.
Yes.
I would grab that knife, stab Junko in the music room, and then hide it, and then like try to clean it up, but not do a completely good job because it has to look not professional. And then I guess as a way to hurriedly, panically throw it away somewhere, toss it in the beach closet.
What would be the evidence against you?
The chef's personal kitchen knife when they find it in the beach.
Like, how would they link it to you, though?
The fingerprints.
You can't do fingerprints.
They can't?
No, we don't have the materials to do that on a deserted island.
Not the
They
unfortunately.
saw me using it, and the chef got really mad at me.
So he saw you using the knife
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
He was cooking in the kitchen, and Tata was like, bro.
Yeah. I want to go quickly back to the poison idea. How would you not poison the others?
Yeah, because you can't kill more than 2 people. So how would you poison one person specifically?
That was if it was a female chef, but I chose a male chef.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So
One
what would you?
batter.
How would you do it? Well, while you think about that, we're going to continue on. So raise your hand again soon. Yes.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. You said it's a storage closet at the beach.
It's a beach house storage closet, yeah.
There's probably going to be
Some form of rope, probably.
So that's going to be the murder bottle.
rope is the murder
Rope
weapon.
is the murder weapon. We're going to find that anybody in each storage room. I would start by killing the person by strangling them. This is going to leave evidence on your hands because of that rope. If you strangle them, you're going to have
Burns and blisters.
So strangle them. Take their body to the music venue. Get a bunch of ice from the kitchen. Using the rope that you strangled them with, you make a noose, put it around their neck, hoist them up over the lighting, and use the ice as ballast so that they stay suspended like way the hell up there, like kind of out of view. Then the ice will melt after a while, and they'll fall back down to the ground. You just kind of have to calculate out about the right time when that's going to happen, be the first on the scene. You can explain your rope bruises by trying to undo the noose.
I think you've been watching too much Detective Conan.
I might.
But I like it. It's smart.
It's complicated. Too much for my childhood brain.
It does leave evidence,
Really?
but as long as you're the first one there, you can kind of explain it away.
Either that or you could say that you were trying to untie them, like you looked up and you saw them there and you were trying to get them down,
Yeah.
trying to save them.
Make it look like a suicide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So that's the idea.